Hello and welcome to LJE News Updates. Let's take a closer look at the stories making waves across the country. My name is Omotola Adeleke. Labour and Wike resolve FCT dispute as workers resume duties. 79 Nigerians face deportation as US intensifies crackdown on criminal immigrant. Electoral fraud is democracy's worst crime, says Oshomole. Falana condemns police use of expired tear gas at Makoko protest as Lagos government defends demolition. NECO releases 2025 SSC external result, 71.63% score 5 credit. Tinubu steps in again. Impeachment moves against Fubara. Now the details. Organized Labour and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, have reached an agreement ending their dispute and clearing the way for the immediate resumption of work by affected employees. The decision was conveyed in a joint circular issued on Tuesday to affiliate of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) in Abuja. Signed by TUC Secretary General Nuhu Toro and the NLC Acting General Secretary Benson Upa. The circular said the resolution followed a conciliatory meeting convened by Senate FCT Committee Chairman Senator Mohammed Bomoe. Talks lasted several hours, with Labour confirming that all grievances were addressed, assurances against victimization given, and pending court cases withdrawn, paving the way for industrial peace. The United States Department of Homeland Security (DHS) has announced plans to deport at least 79 convicted Nigerians listed among its so-called worst of the worst criminal aliens. Findings on the DHS website on Monday show that those affected were convicted of offenses including fraud, drug trafficking, assault, manslaughter, and robbery. The deportees were arrested as part of an intensified U.S. crackdown on criminal immigrants led by Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE). DHS said the exercise aligns with President Donald Trump's directive to prioritize the removal of dangerous offenders. The development comes amid heightened immigration enforcement, which has reportedly forced some Nigerians in the U.S. into hiding, while others return home quietly to avoid arrest and deportation. Former Edo State Governor and Senator Adams Oshomole has described electoral fraud as the worst crime in a democracy, warning that vote buying and result manipulation undermine the people's will. Speaking on Monday on a report, Oshomole decried delays in electoral reforms ahead of the 2027 general election. He recalled winning all 18 local government areas in his 2012 Edo re-election without engaging in vote buying, saying he told voters to collect money from opponents if offered, but vote their conscience. Oshomole stressed that credible elections are central to democracy's value. He noted that existing electoral laws already prescribe strict sanctions, including fines and jail terms, for vote buying, result manipulation, and culpable INEC officials. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has raised alarm over the alleged use of expired tear gas canisters by police during last week's protest against demolitions and forced evictions in Makoko, Lagos. The protest, organized by activist Hassan Soweto Taiwo and Dele Frank, reportedly turned violent after tear gas was fired at close range, leaving several protesters injured. Speaking at Lasut while visiting the victims, Falana described the police action as unconstitutional and dangerous, noting that the injuries sustained were unusually severe. He insisted that peaceful protest is a constitutional right and requires no police permit. Meanwhile, the Lagos State government defended the demolitions as safety-driven, while the House of Assembly summoned Makoko community leaders for dialogue. The National Examinations Council (NECO) has released the 2025 Senior School Certificate Examination (SSCE) external result, with 68,166 candidates representing 71.63% scoring 5 credits, including English language and mathematics. Announcing the results in Mina, NECO Registrar and Chief Executive Professor Ibrahim Ushishi said the outcome was released 52 days after the examination, which held nationwide between November 26 and December 13, 2025. Out of 96,979 registered candidates, 95,160 sat for the exams, while 82,082 candidates scored 5 credits and above regardless of English and mathematics. Wushishi disclosed that 9,116 candidates were booked for malpractice, a 31.7% increase from 2024, with supervisors and centers sanctioned. President Bola Tinubu has again intervened to halt the escalating feud between Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor Nyesom Wike, ordering an immediate suspension of all impeachment moves against the governor. The intervention followed months of failed peace effort that plunged the state into political instability and legislative paralysis. Multiple sources said Tinubu, acting before departing for Turkey on January 26, laid down strict conditions to restore calm, insisting that Wike be recognized as the political leader in Rivers State. The president warned both parties that continued hostilities would undermine governance and stability. While directing Wike to stop impeachment plot, Tinubu also instructed Fubara to make concessions in the interest of peace, stressing that Rivers State must not be destabilized. And that's the news update, the LJE news update for now. Stay tuned for more update. Make sure to follow, like, share, and hit the subscribe button right now at LJE News on all social media platforms. Thank you.